Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am so glad you are here with me today. Turning 65 is a wonderful milestone. It represents a life filled with experiences, wisdom, and memories. This is your time. It is a time to enjoy your family, pursue hobbies you love, and maybe even travel to places you have always dreamed of seeing. Your golden years should be just that, golden. They should be vibrant, full of energy, and brimming with joy. But to make sure these years are as wonderful as they can be, we need to talk about your most precious asset, your health. Taking care of your body now is the most important investment you can make in your future happiness. Many people think that getting older automatically means getting sick. They believe that serious illnesses are just a part of the aging process, something we cannot avoid. I'm here to tell you that this is simply not true. You have so much more control over your health than you might realize. Think of your body like a classic car. It has served you well for many years. But to keep it running smoothly, it needs the right fuel, regular maintenance, and a little extra care. You would not ignore a strange noise in your car's engine, and you should not ignore the signals your body sends you either. Your health after 65 is not a game of chance. It is a direct result of the choices you make every single day. Let's talk about a topic that can be scary: cancer. The statistics might sound alarming. We often hear that the risk of cancer increases significantly after age 65. But I want to shift your perspective today. Instead of focusing on fear, let's focus on power. The power to take control. The power to make small changes that can lead to big positive outcomes for your long-term wellness. The truth is, while genetics can play a role, your daily lifestyle choices play a much bigger one. It is like building a house. Your genes are the blueprint, but your habits are the builders. So where does this power come from? It comes from your daily habits. These are the small, often automatic actions you take from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep. What you choose to eat for breakfast, whether you take the stairs or the elevator, how you spend your evenings, all of these little decisions add up. Over months and years, they create the foundation of your health. Imagine your body has an internal army of cells that works around the clock to keep you healthy. Certain habits can weaken this army. Things like eating unhealthy foods, not moving your body enough, or carrying extra weight can create a state of chronic inflammation. The first major mistake we need to address is falling into the sedentary trap. What does that mean? It simply means spending too much time sitting down. As we get older, it can be easy to become less active. Perhaps your job became less physical, or retirement has led to more time spent reading, watching television, or using the computer. While relaxation is important, a lifestyle that is dominated by sitting can be surprisingly dangerous for your health. Scientists now refer to sitting as the new smoking because of its wide-ranging negative effects on the human body. How exactly does sitting for long periods increase your risk? When you are sedentary, your body's systems slow down. Your metabolism becomes sluggish. So, how do we escape this sedentary trap without turning our lives upside down? One of the easiest strategies is to use commercial breaks as your cue to move. When your favorite television show cuts to a commercial, do not just sit there. Stand up. You can march in place, do a few gentle stretches, walk around the room, or even do some light chores. The second critical mistake is filling your plate with highly processed foods. In our modern world, these foods are everywhere. They are convenient, they have a long shelf life, and they are often designed to be incredibly tasty. We are talking about things like packaged cookies, sugary cereals, frozen dinners, processed meats like hot dogs and deli slices, and sugary drinks. Let's look at processed meats specifically, as they are a well-studied example. Organizations like the World Health Organization have classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, which means there is strong evidence that they cause cancer. This puts them in the same category as tobacco and asbestos. The chemicals used to preserve these meats can form cancer-causing compounds in your digestive system. Making the switch from a processed plate to a nourishing one is one of the most delicious and rewarding changes you can make for your health. The guiding principle is simple: eat real food. Think of a vibrant rainbow on your plate. Fill it with colorful fruits and vegetables like leafy greens, bright red peppers, deep purple berries, and orange carrots. The third common mistake that can significantly increase cancer risk after 65 is ignoring the numbers on the scale. While we know that our bodies change as we age, carrying excess body weight is one of the most significant and preventable causes of cancer. Excess body fat is not just a passive stored energy, it is an active tissue that can create a harmful environment inside your body. How does being overweight or obese increase cancer risk? Excess fat cells, especially those around your abdomen, produce high levels of hormones like estrogen and insulin. Being overweight or obese is linked to an increased risk of at least 13 different types of cancer, including some of the most common ones like colorectal, kidney, and esophageal cancer. The good news is that this risk is reversible. Studies show that losing even a modest amount of weight, just 5 to 10% of your total body weight, can have a significant positive impact. The two changes we have already discussed, moving more and eating a diet of whole foods, are the most effective strategies for achieving and maintaining a healthy weight. The fourth and final mistake is underestimating the danger of any form of tobacco use. Most people know that heavy, long-term smoking is the #1 cause of lung cancer. However, many older adults might have a habit they consider light or social. Perhaps it is just 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, a cigar with friends on the weekend, or the occasional use of a pipe. It is easy to think that this small amount is harmless, especially compared to a pack-a-day habit. But I'm here to tell you with certainty that there is no safe level of tobacco use. Every single puff introduces a cocktail of carcinogens into your body. When you inhale tobacco smoke, you are breathing in more than 7,000 chemicals, and at least 70 of them are known to cause cancer. The most powerful step you can take to improve your health, no matter your age, is to quit using tobacco completely. Within just a few hours, your heart rate and blood pressure drop. Within a few months, your circulation and lung function improve. After 1 year, your risk of a heart attack is cut in half. It is never, ever too late to quit. Your body has an amazing capacity to heal if you give it a chance. We have covered a lot of ground today, and I want to leave you with a message of hope and empowerment. It can feel overwhelming to hear about all the things you should or should not be doing for your health. But I want you to focus on this simple truth. You do not have to change everything all at once. The journey to a healthier life is not a sprint. It is a marathon made up of many small, manageable steps. Start by choosing just one area we talked about today. Perhaps you will decide to stand up during every TV commercial break, or maybe you will swap your afternoon cookie for a piece of fresh fruit. These small changes might seem insignificant on their own, but they create a powerful ripple effect. Each positive change builds on the last, creating a cycle of wellness that gets stronger over time. Remember, your health after 65 is not predetermined by your genes or your past habits. You have the power to build a body that is resilient, energetic, and resistant to disease. You have the ability to add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Think of all the wonderful things you want to do. Spend time with grandchildren, travel, learn a new skill, or simply enjoy the peace of a beautiful day. Your health is the ticket that allows you to do all of those things, so I encourage you to take that first small step today. Stand up right now and stretch. Drink a glass of water. You are the health warrior of your own life. You have the wisdom, the experience, and now the knowledge to make powerful, positive changes. It is never too late to start building a healthier future. Your body is ready to thank you, and your golden years are waiting to be enjoyed to the fullest. Thank you for joining me. Be well.